All right.
Good times never seemed so good.
God dang it. I pressed recording. Now YouTube did the thing where if you sing a copyrighted song, they kill your dog. Or
Well,
something
I don't
like
have a
that.
dog.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you don't have a dog.
I have a dog. Well, my mom has a dog.
Yeah, see, that's what it's safe.
Possibly. But if I come down and I have a dead dog, that's on you guys.
Mm. Mm.
Did you hear of this great thing called editing?
Editing? No, I don't do that
To
no
save your
more.
dog? Not even to save your dog that doesn't exist?
You know, I think I met her once.
Yeah?
Ending. Yeah, she was nice.
That's good.
The
Eh,
dog?
No editing.
Oh.
I mean, all dogs are nice.
Well,
Okay, there are mean dogs. I've met mean dogs.
all dogs are valid.
Yeah, I think that's the better phrase. But oh god, what game are we playing? We're playing Pyrithal!
Woo.
With me,
I think I met her too.
Boosh, your DM. With Sara, who plays Ari.
That's me.
And Austin, who plays Bunker.
Hello.
And Tom, who plays Hal.
Good evening.
And Steph, who's not appearing in this episode. And finally, Ben, who's not appearing in this episode, maybe? Question mark? Who can say? Oh my god. Anyway, you guys, oh god, what guy did you guys do last time?
A while ago.
We almost blew our cover of trying to make it over the border,
You did?
and
Yeah, I think I killed someone. Maybe? I
Yeah,
forget.
we did
there
kill
was a bit of a
someone.
detour where, while passing by, uh, you know, Hal's old town, uh, Ari, gave in to their, chaotic nature and started some shit. And, in doing
It's
so,
what she deserves.
it's what they deserve, I guess. But
I'm just a new recruit for the Empire. I hope I can get enough money to support my family. Oh, what's that gun?
I can't wait to go back to the girl back home. Ah! Anyway, after completely taking out a Empire artillery cannon, you guys escaped into the About to Burst Desert, a volcanic desert located to the west that leads to a smaller base of land that you need to travel to in order to get to the Hope Engine. However, you guys made a stop in Raimachi to repair the ship, resupply, and, take a quick breather after, blowing up an enemy base. Kinda. Or sabotaging an enemy base is the better term. So. Oh, and, where we last left off. Ari was out and about town and came across someone that they recognized.
Oh, yeah!
Someone that you recognized
Unfortunately,
from an item that you have stolen, Ari, off of the one of the defeated leaders of the Anuian Empire, the number 2 in charge, if you will.
he wasn't using it. He's dead. He can't use it anymore.
Hey, Bunker's not here.
Yeah,
The
what
one
are
that fucking blew up.
That's not what she says to the woman, by the way. She does feel a little guilty about it, but
She's
not too
like,
guilty.
who are you?
The woman says that?
No. I don't think she actually said anything to you. Did she?
Yeah, I think she just looked at me angrily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did end on that note, didn't I? It's been a while, folks. She's giving you a bit of an angry look. Where is it?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to pull up Roll20. I'm doing it now.
Sarah.
I'm sorry.
Cheese. Gosh.
So I think Ari was like
Ari
threatening her or something. Because she's like, why are you following us? And she had like a knife to her throat or something.
Yeah.
And then she recognized her, pulls the knife away, and is like, ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, what were you looking for?
The locket.
Yeah. Here. It's here. Ari just hands it over. So I'm assuming you kind of know all about what happened then?
Yes. Do you want to eat?
Sure.
That's the lesson. You're gonna get so poisoned.
Ari's a daredevil.
Yeah.
A little poison. Sounds like an adventure.
Try new things, like poison.
Like arsenic.
Hey, honestly, wouldn't be the first time.
Now, Ari, you can't have dessert until you finish all your cyanide teeth.
Aww.
So.
No, Ari
Where's
used to make a
Bunker
habit of
howling
eating
all
the
this?
seeds from apples.
That's a good question, because I believe you guys were shopping. Stroganoff was in town and everything.
No, we were walking together. Ari noticed that we were being they were being followed and was like,
Oh, that's right.
you guys go on without me, I'll be right back.
Did you guys actually leave her? That's the bigger question.
Well, we wouldn't have left, but once we see that she's pulled the knife away and is now just talking to the person, we kind of look for an eye signal, I think, about whether or not we should approach.
The woman.
You know that one emoji with like all the teeth showing?
No.
That's like awkward.
Yeah, of that one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the face that Ari makes. Where is it?
She
This one, the grimacing emoji.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So she says she takes her locket back. I honestly thought there was going to be more of a fight about this.
Well, you see, I'm trying to kind of be a better person. The only reason I took it was so that I could return it to someone who could take care of it, you know? Who would mean something to. felt like it couldn't do much if it was buried in the ground.
I have a question for you, and this isn't out of, like, being mean. This is a genuine question. Is
Yeah.
that a lie?
No.
Because Ari is impulsive, but also...
Well, she took it originally and saw what it was and then was like, ooh. And then the guy died, which she kind of didn't expect because she expected him to be stronger.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's bury it with him.
Jesus.
And then she was like, you know, we're gonna see his brother again. I think it would be better to save it.
Okay. And then I'm not gonna have you roll to, convince or anything here. She looks you down. Let's go have some lunch. You.
You won't poison me, right? Right?
There's a good restaurant around here.
All right, let's go.
So
You
Hal
can tell
Hal
the
turns to Bunker, and as you see the walking away, I'm assuming Harry turns around and does that same face. Right,
Bunker.
Sarah.
Bunker.
Yeah, do you guys make any faces back? Like what, like ask what's going on, or do you just
Well, I figure we're still like a little bit further down the street, so I
Yeah.
turn to Bunker and I say, "Man, I can't get any of these, new youth sign. Is that a good look or a bad look?"
How old are you?
I don't know. I assumed we were about the same age and Nari was younger. He says, "So, like, do you think they're friends?"
Ari, she turned, well, not even looking at you, she's like, I know there's two others that are following us. You can tell them that.
How could you know? Big Bunker and big ass armor.
Yeah,
She had
we're
been
just
following
like
all of us
these
for a
two
while.
huge dudes just down the street staring.
I wonder who the enemy stand user is.
Ari like waves them to come along.
I was like, oh, okay, thank God. I understand what that meant.
So
I
we
still
catch up.
don't like it.
She probably like jogs up to them a little bit and is like, the what's his name? What's his name? It's what's his name?
Golgagana.
Someone's wife. Starts with a G on the tip of my tongue. The one we
Bunker
killed.
knows.
His name was Osiris, not even looking at you.
Bunker's eyes open, like, bulge out a bit with concern. Like,
Did he ever introduce himself to us as Osiris?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said
Okay.
say his first
Oh no,
name.
yeah, no, we do no, cause his brother called him O.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys, this is Osiris' wife.
Oh. Oh. Oh,
I
dear.
say, my name's Hal. What's yours?
Oh my gosh. I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Her.
Her wife.
Her saying, ooh, I had it on the tip of my tongue about her own name.
Wait, let me double check. This is me out of character. I believe I named her Freya, but I could be fucking wrong.
Is it because in real mythology, Osiris's wife is named Isis?
I mean, I actually forgot that, but thanks for reminding me.
You can name her Isis.
Nah.
Yo, pumpkin seeds are so good.
Look.
You guys know Charles?
No.
You don't.
Can't say I bet him.
Oh.
Connar and Winston know Charles, right?
Oh, I thought you said King Charles.
Okay,
No.
it is not Freya. Her name is Rhiannon.
Oh, yeah, no, I think you did say that once.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we have a friend, and his childhood's dog named was Isis after the Egyptian goddess. And then Isis started causing problems in the Middle East.
Oh no.
And he was like, the dog responds to the name. We can't change the name.
God.
uh,
That's rough.
yeah, just like how the TV show Archer had to change the name of their security company because guess what it was called?
Yeah, I remember those early seasons.
It's called Isis.
Oof.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Honestly,
sorry, I got distracted, and I was not going to be able to move on unless I said this.
Understood. All right. So Rhiannon leads you to, it looks like, little sidewall ramen shop. Sits down at the bar. My usual. And take a look at the menu. It's on me.
I order the same thing. I say I'll get whatever she's getting.
Chef nods.
Ari goes to order the most expensive thing on the menu, but then Ignacio like grabs her hand and just shakes it.
Yeah, literally.
A kid's meal.
Will like literally do like a small burn to you, to snap you out of it.
I think I had it so that his burns don't affect Ari.
Oh, it's more like being poked with like hot water, if you will. It's not going to leave a mark.
Yeah.
It's just more of a to snap you into.
Literally flicks her.
Yeah. Ow. Not enough to do damage, just enough to go, ow!
Sorry, yeah. She looks at, probably just a very basic ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Bunker, it's just like, what's the, what's in this? Is it the typical, like, sort of meal you would find in this Inspire setting?
I realize Bunker has never been to this part of the world and wouldn't know anything about the cuisine here.
I can't read this menu.
So takoyaki, that's made out of an octopi or a mollusk, if you will. That's,
you could eat those?
Yeah, I mean, it's, the sand ones. Back up.
Sand octopi.
Yeah.
Do you have anything lighter, or,
Just order a ramen.
I'll order a ramen. And then the waiter's like, which flavor?
Surprise him. The guy nods and starts getting to work.
Bunker is nervous with this woman.
I understand why you're nervous.
No.
And to be fair, despite getting my locket back, I don't think I could ever forgive you.
Oh.
Ever.
Oh, yeah, no. That's perfectly fair.
You're completely justified.
Like, I legitimately hate all of you. And I don't even know you.
I think that's a perfectly healthy response to the situation.
And it is. But I don't feel it's fair to hate you and not know you.
Oh, okay. So you want to get to know us so you feel like you have reason to hate us?
Maybe. I'm going through a lot.
I get it. Hey, listen. I'm a pretty bad person. Honestly, I do terrible things all the time, and most of them I feel no remorse for. Um, so feel free. Permission granted.
Will you at least answer my questions?
Yeah, maybe if I can. What are your questions?
Questions. First one. Where are you guys from? I know you and the tin can. You were a former member of the weapons unit. I don't know the other two.
You're not gonna try to hunt down our families and kill them, are you?
No.
No revenge?
There's already a task force in charge of that.
Oh.
But they can't find anything. I've looked. I'm pretty nosy.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I
Has the food come out yet?
Waiter says, almost done.
Al takes a big sip of I'm assuming water.
Yeah.
That's in front of it.
It's sake,
and
but yeah, it looks like water.
oh, okay. Well, that's so much better. So he puts it down, and he is already like red faced. He drank it like water, and he didn't know what he was doing. And he says, "You want to know what?
What?
I don't think you should be able to come here and guilt trip us about something we didn't even want to do. We didn't want him to get killed. We didn't want to fight him at all. It was your guys' empire that came around and caused all these problems to begin with."
And you still killed him.
And he goes. He says, "Well, I mean, I did physically do it, but you know, he knew the risks, and honestly,
I didn't
we
ask
tried
if
really
you
hard
felt
not
bad.
to.
I
We
don't
told
care.
him to leave."
I do not care if you felt bad or not, or if you have any remorse.
He says, "Good, because I don't think I do. He's directly responsible for the death of all of my loved ones. Why should I be upset if he does go? I've already forgiven him for that, because if I hold that hate in my heart, it turned me into a bad person."
Hey, I mean, if your husband gets killed by like a falling random brick, you're allowed to hate the falling random brick.
I've found another bottle of sake.
All right, Hal. Why don't we just
Well,
He says,
let's
"Man,
ease
this
off.
spicy water's great."
Oh, please.
That's
take
sake,
a
by
break
the
from the
way.
spicy water for a little bit, all right?
It's an alcoholic rice wine.
He says, "What's rice?"
You don't come here very often. It grows in this area specifically.
Now, what does it look like? You
Well,
describe rice to him?
Yeah, I describe rice to Hal. There are some fields in Bal Hadad, but not many.
Yeah, he says,
Imagine
"Oh,
sand, but like bigger."
I think I remember how.
And they grow into the water, which
I think I remember having some of that as a kid when I was with my family before they were all murdered."
How old are you?
He gives his accurate age.
Which is?
I
Bunker, I
believe on
believe,
the
is the
sheet.
oldest in the party.
I did not
No,
put it
I'm
down on the sheet.
Bunker is in his 30s, but he just looks rough.
Ari's like old.
Bunker's
How old
like
are you?
early 30s is Bunker.
Can you imagine if
How
Ari
old's a
came
little
out and
bit
was just
younger
like, yeah,
than
I'm
that. He's
16?
probably
Fuck.
late 20s.
I believe it is canon that Ari is 18. We have said that already.
Did we say that?
I believe so. You said
Yeah,
18,
well-
19.
Maybe,
And
because I
then
think everything that
Burrow's like
happened,
several thousand years old.
everything that happened in like her backstory happened when she was like 15 or something, and then
Yeah.
she like went and became a pirate for a little bit and traveled around there for a while.
Yeah.
So like 1920.
Yeah. Yeah, and 1920 is like the perfect age to regret being a teenager.
Regret killing your best friend and then
Yeah,
having his soul bound to yours in fiery blaze.
and returning to a life of crime. Anyway,
She doesn't regret the crime.
yeah. I mean, she regrets the criminals that she hung out with.
Yeah, the specific criminal.
Look, I like stealing and killing. But assault and battery? No, thank you. Anyway. She goes...
Yeah, if I'm gonna beat someone up, they're gonna die. I don't want them to live with their wounds. You kidding?
Yeah.
That's cruel.
Yep. She says to Hal, well, when that occurred, my husband would have been at least maybe 14. He didn't have any medical, he didn't have any command at the time. He inherited the title from the last person who wore the armor. He just showed aptitude for that and took over the role.
He says, and how many of the other villages has he been responsible for? I can name a couple. Did they attacked? Did the ball died? How many innocents do you think died there?
That's fair.
Yeah, he did kind of kill, like, or not kill, but like almost kill, like,
I don't know.
a bunch of our friends' family just recently.
And
look, I'm not saying you have to like me. I'm saying I'm not going to let these people continue to hurt me. I've gained power.
You cut out, Tom.
Yeah, he's like, I've gained power to protect those that I care about, and then he like passes out.
Anyway, so you wanted to know where we're from. I think he answered that kind of village that was destroyed a long time ago.
Yep.
I'm just from like kind of up north. Family doesn't always really stay in one place, so.
No, man, it's understood. We don't have very many. I mean, I didn't really grow up in luxury, so.
Hey, luxury is what you make of it. My family grew up eating dirt, but that was the biggest luxury I could have had. I loved my childhood.
No, I enjoyed mine. I was just a good student, and that helped me go farther than, and meet people that someone at my standing wouldn't meet, and didn't think I was gonna catch Prince's eye, but
Any other questions?
Next question.
I mean, do you want to tell us about, would that make you feel better if you told us about him a little bit?
I mean, she opens up the locket. I loved my husband. I know you didn't get to see the side of him that I knew, but which is fair. It's war. It's not going to be pretty. But there, he gave me one of my greatest gifts, looking at their son in the picture. And because you took him away, it has my brother-in-law paranoid. I don't think, as much as I love Zal, he's family. I thought I took it bad. But he's taking it so much worse, and I can't even see my child. He took him away from me. Because that's potentially the only heir left. He's in some place that I don't know.
Do you want us to get him back for you?
I don't know if you can. I don't know where he is. I don't have any leads. And I've tried, but the fact that I was able to escape here, and I've been here for weeks, or at least a week now, ever since I got the news. Actually, it's only been it's been a week and a few days. So, she would have been here for I've been here for a few days now. The fact that I even escaped at all is luck. The fact that I'm probably being tracked right now. We are being observed. I'm not going to lie to you on that. This kingdom here is fucked. And the guy comes back. Food's ready. Does Hal wake up for food?
Hal immediately raises his head up like he's just come out of nowhere, and starts eating.
All right. And he goes back to take care of some other orders. It's a little loud around here as well, so I wish I could say, we could team up. But honestly, I hope you all get killed so I can see my son again.
Hey, if we kill Zal, you can see him again too.
I don't want you to do that either.
Silver lining, right? Hey, I get it. Maybe this town isn't great and you are being tracked, but...
No, this town's fine.
Oh, what?
This town's fine. It's like one of, reminds me of one of the places up in the colonies. I'm sorry, not colonies, in the homeland.
But if you start to feel unsafe, you could reach out to someone in Bal Hadad. Get you a little safe house there.
The people
At least until, we die or something else happens, and then you can see your son again.
The people who didn't even want to give back the body. No.
What do you mean they didn't? We buried it.
We wanted the body back. We sent requests. We sent envoys.
I didn't get any of those.
You're not a part of the royalty, are you?
Did we tell the royalty where we sold the body out of character? Or not where we sold the body, where we buried it?
I don't think we ever did. I don't think we ever did.
Yeah.
I can't bury my husband. I can't see my son.
Ari's like, ooh, that's our bad again. We kind of buried him and then hopped out that town real quick, so they probably don't know where he is.
Where
So
is he
nothing against
buried?
Paul Haddad. They probably would have sent his body back if
Where
they
did
could.
they bury him?
Hal, where'd you bury him? Oh.
Al looks over and says, I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of spaced out. I'm not really sure
Hey,
how we got here.
real quick, Tom.
Who are we talking about?
Tom, real quick, give yourself the sickened or the poisoned condition, and also give yourself a fabula point.
That's good. I'm stronger when I have
Congrats.
conditions.
Congrats.
Yeah. He says, who are we talking about?
Emperor's brother Osiris.
He's like, oh yeah. And he describes where he was buried. You know, we treated the body respectfully. He says, I don't know if you're a friend or someone who wants to go pay their respects, but he seemed like a good guy. In another life, we could have been friends. And it's a real shame the nature of the current political climate. Putting people who should be good to each other on opposite ends and making us fight. I don't like it at all. I've completely forgotten who this person is.
I would be mad if I wasn't impressed with how stoically and how drunkenly you said that at the same time.
Oh, no. Hal's completely sober now. He's eating his food. He's good.
Yeah.
He's got...
This felt like a drunk guy pretending to be sober. So they
No, Hal's just got a really fast metabolism. And a small demon problem. But yeah, he explains like how to find the body and that kind of stuff.
She thanks you. Thank you. I'm sorry for all of this.
Ari's like, scarfing down food, and when she says sorry, she kind of just looks over him with her mouth full. Oh, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry we killed him, I guess. She like turns to Hal and like makes the awkward face again, and she's like, I don't know how to do this.
Ignatio's like, you're doing the best you can. She's like, she tells waiter,
Kill them.
no. God, you wish. Nice, throw out. No. She hands the waiter money. He looks at it. It's gold coins, but it's clearly of a new. It's clearly the Zanero, which you're not sure is actually, typical legal tenure. Yeah, tender here. And he's like, yeah, fuck it, gold's gold. And he pockets it.
Well, didn't she say she'd been coming here for like a week?
Yeah. It's like, I haven't noticed that you've been giving me this Monopoly money. I mean, this pretend money. But it's gold, so I ain't gonna complain.
I'm not gonna complain to the local magistrate. Money's money.
Money's money. She leaves. And as she makes some distance, from underneath her cloak, she puts on a mask with a breathing apparatus on it. And from the thick ash clouds above are Zeus's flagship and a whole bunch of Anilian ships.
Fucking hell.
And we are going to cut. We're gonna cut to 3 days later.
Whoa.
It didn't go so well.
The fighting back part?
Yeah. So, you're currently in a jail cell. You, Bereau, Ignacio, Hal, Ari. I'm sorry, Bunker, Bereau, Hal, Ari, Ignacio. Who, Ignacio is in like a glass sphere.
They put him in a hamster ball.
That's actually propped up. They actually made him into a lantern outside of your prison cell.
No.
And there's one other person in the cell. Is Ben still here?
Yes.
Ben, can you describe your new character?
So this new character is a rather like short, skinny cat boy. Kind of just like laying, like chilling on his back on the on whatever bench they have in one of these cells, waiting for the time to go on. Just waiting, just chilling.
Yeah, you see the 4 people who were put into your cell sort of waking up. After they look like they've been through hell.
Just like this is like the jail equivalent of choosing a urinal out of 10 urinals,
Yeah.
and the guy who comes in just comes by and chooses the urinal right next to yours.
Do you say
This
this
is the
out loud?
equivalent of that. Yes.
Okay.
They're just being friendly. What they want to?
Bunker's trying to take a piss and then you're rushing. Okay.
I'm catching. I'm making eye contact with him. He's getting nervous.
Uh,
By the way,
Bunker-
we're probably stripped of all our weapons and armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So Bunker's just wearing nothing but his gross prosthetics, which I don't know if if they took those away from him.
They took his prosthetics. Crazy.
That would be just too cruel.
You know what?
I think they're welded to
Hey,
you,
Austin,
right?
do you want a Fabula point? Do you want a Fabula point?
What's the catch?
You don't have your.
You do not have your prosthetic.
How am I the thing is though, this is for a bit. And
Yeah,
I know
Hal
this
will
is
carry you. It'll be all
How
right.
am I standing up to piss if they
You're
take my
not.
leg and my arm?
You
Hal's
need
got
people
you.
to help you.
No, Hal is holding you.
God.
They left your jaw. I'll give you that.
Okay, let me have my jaw.
They let you have your jaw. Because they didn't at first, but they didn't like looking at you. They didn't like looking at you without your jaw, so they gave it back.
So it's like the Baron underbite thing?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's literally like that.
Dangling out.
Yep.
Just like, so, Hal, I know this is already awkward with you holding me, but who is he? I'm scared.
What do the prison uniforms look like?
Burlap.
There's like, finally I can draw Ari in a prison uniform. I've been waiting.
It's what she deserves. No, she's so bored though. She's like kind of just pacing around because usually she has like something to do. But she's quickly losing that patience.
How long have we been in here?
Probably a day. The guy in the cell with you? Probably longer.
What does he look like?
Ben described him as a cat boy.
Do you have a picture of him?
I do not yet. Not
like,
yet.
like, what color fur?
If I swear to God, if he's orange furred.
No,
It's
not
like
orange
lasagna.
bird.
And hates Mondays. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
All right. This is very important. Do you have both cat ears and human ears? Or do you just have cat ears? And therefore, where your human ears should be on the side of your head.
All right.
it's
Quit
just
repeating
nothing.
yourself. I'm hearing you 4 times.
Oh,
I'm
please,
kidding.
that's the
I'm
voice.
kidding.
Please give that. I would love that to be the voice. Like, hey, I'm just an anime cat boy. I'm just a twinky little anime cat boy here.
Listen. No. I only got the 2 ears. Where did you hear that before? Please tell me. What sucker told you that?
Yeah, you lift like the side of your hair to show them that there's no ears, or the ear, like your ears that are cat, or where they are, and that there are no other ears.
Come on, tell me. Who
Hold up a
told
second.
you?
I need to show you the origin of this. Of this bit.
Does Hal actually have this photo?
No. This is me outside of
Hal
it.
draws
Even
it
if he
on
did,
the
we don't.
condensation that has formed on the window, or on like a piece of metal coming from an air vent. That has been your form of entertainment for the last few days. Or for the last...
Have we just been playing charades in this cell?
Because when you think about it, it'd look really weird if you had ears on the top of your head and there was just nothing where your ears were.
Well, no, because then there would be like fur. That would be like your cat jaw.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is you have to explain it, to do the thing. But I like this.
Be not afraid is my favorite.
Yeah.
It actually says "Do not be afraid."
Do not be afraid. Bill.
So yeah, yeah, I was just like, I don't know, you had ears on the top of your head. I wasn't sure if they'd moved or, I just wanted to make sure to understand. Anyway, what's your name?
Ari's like leaning up. She's leaning against the bars, and like her arms are leaning over it, and she's pressing her face against it, and she's just like, "I'm so bored."
Baxter.
Did they let her keep her piercings?
Her what?
No, they stripped. Wait, you're what?
Did they let her keep her piercings?
No.
Dang it. Anyway, what were you saying?
You actually do remember when they were taking your shit, or vaguely remember when they were taking your shit. You were just, recovering from nerve gas. That it's like, I can't wait to pawn off all this gold shit in her ears.
Can I say that Ari did bite someone who was taking her things?
Yeah, no. Real quick, we're gonna flash back real quick. What went wrong?
Well, you said there was nerve gas.
There was nerve gas, and there was an entire fleet above Raimachi. What went wrong?
So, what did they send at us?
So remember that ship that you guys fought over the volcano layer? That Zeus's flagship?
Yes.
They sent that. As well as a bunch of other ships like they had at Fort Cyclops. Or Triclops.
Cool.
A similar amount. Whether or not they were manned like the ones at Fort Triclops, you're not sure. But they used dirty weapons, if you will. Instead of the typical, cannon fire. They were a little bit more smart about this one.
What did go wrong? Let's see.
If you
Ari wouldn't have given up.
We probably just got ambushed by a fucking dum-dum.
Yeah, but also, if Ari had any sort of chance, she would have run away. So I'm thinking what happened with her. Like, how did she get caught?
She decided
Like, she would have left everyone behind. If she could. Like, if there was an opening. Because she has that one power.
I thought the gas just knocked us out before we realized what was going on.
But I think it's fun if they put up a fight on the way out. I feel like a
perfect storm of shit happened. The gas, because that probably wouldn't have affected Bereau.
Is she there with us, or?
Yeah, she's looking rough.
I like to imagine that Hal probably went down because there was some sort of explosion or something and people needed to get out and he was holding on to something in order to let people escape and then he went down. But I think it's a lot funnier if he thought he was going to be doing all that and then just a random 2x4 hit him over the head and he just passed out.
I like to imagine Bereau was going to use their comet spell. But you know how they have those magic reversal engines? It just absorbed her spell and shot it back at you.
Christ. I imagine Bunker went down, he was trying to fight everyone in the chaos. Managed to get another 1v1 with Odin. Was actually going to fight him one last time. Finish him for good. Until Zeus pulls a bat, basically does a sucker punch from behind.
Yep.
And knocks out Bunker.
Wait, I've got something. Alright.
Oh, good.
So you go to throw out a Bunker buddy, and it unfolds, and it's very clear that this Bunker buddy has red angry mustache drawn on and then little devil horns, and instead he just wraps you up and then that's how you get captured. It was an evil Bunker buddy.
Zeus fucking hacked my Bunker buddy.
Yeah, I want to say that Ari goes to like take over one of the golems if they send those down.
Yeah.
And she like actually manages to get inside of it, but they kind of just manage to lock her inside of it and then recall it.
Yeah.
So like they anticipated that that's what she would do, and so they put a contingency. It was unmanned, and was made as a trap for her.
Yep. And you guys have no idea where the Baddington bus is. You assume they might have taken it.
My monkeys.
They got all. God damn.
They're
it.
arrested.
My monkeys.
My circus. My monkeys.
Ari. So sorry. I just remember NFTs were a thing when we started this campaign.
My apes.
My
My NFT apes.
Ari.
Apes and monkeys, y'all part of the circus?
You could call it that. You're looking
Where's
at
the
freak
ringleader?
show.
I guess I'm
Retired.
the ringleader now.
I thought I. You know what?
I mean,
Sure.
I would say,
You could take responsibility for getting us captured.
hey, they give me an empty golem. I'm gonna go inside and see what it looks
Oh
like.
my god, you always do this. Like, you always rush up thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna do the cool thing. And no, you just cause problems for everyone around you.
Whoa.
Ignacio,
Whoa.
it's like Ari, don't. I think Bunker's speaking out of hurt right now.
No. I like it. Tell me more. What makes you mad? What do I do that makes you mad?
She's like, I'd fight you over this, but you're currently missing an arm and a leg.
And you're also kind of cooking.
Oh no, I'm like absolutely irritated. I'm trying to take a piss. And you do the thing where you do one brash move and it basically gets all of us in trouble when we're trying to stay low just so these schmucks hello guards.
The guard's like, please don't stick your hands outside the cage or we will shock you.
Ari sticks her hand outside the cage.
You get shocked.
She does it again.
Alright, you take...
You're doing the thing. This is what I'm talking about.
Ari, give yourself 20 bolt damage.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She like starts to go do it again. Does anybody stop her?
Like, I care for you, Ari. It's just... One day you're just gonna get
Nope.
yourself killed for the stupidest reason.
Ari, you get shocked again.
Ouch.
Take another 10.
Connar, does this cell have some sort of anti-magic blocking capability?
Yes, actually.
I think my character would know if it has that by now, actually.
He probably wouldn't be in this.
Yeah. So my
So magic
My
cannot leave the cell.
Oh, so I can like still like I feel like I can still like generate stuff, but it won't affect anything. Like the cell's impervious to it, and I don't think that I'd be able to cast through the wall.
Yep.
Ugh. Hal, I'm hungry. Do you have any breakfast?
Hal says I'm working on that. So I have.
Well-
What about things that are like similar to magic but aren't magic?
Rituals?
Okay, yeah. I actually wanted
Oh.
to ask.
Yeah.
Don't you need
can
components
we-
for those?
No,
We-
not technically. But no, rituals I think are definitely magic.
Okay, well, actually,
what about my psychic stuff?
Oh, you have psychic.
I was actually gonna suggest is okay. Can magic be cast Can magic be cast inside the cell?
Yes.
Actually,
It just can't leave.
okay. You know, with the people here, I think I'm starting to like my odds a little better. I think I want to offer a plan actually.
Okay, first of all, who are you?
Baxter, were you not listening?
Baxter?
Yes. Anyway.
Sorry, my
right.
friend was distracting me. I apologize.
If we get... Alright. I can... okay, Connar. I have the ability... We're at level 35, correct?
I thought it was 32.
I looked at Bunker's sheet. It said 35.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're 35.
We are level 35.
Okay, you're all 35, yep.
Okay. I have this skill called Mirage. And I get to use ritualism to create sight-based illusions. Can I... Are the guards looking at us constantly?
Right now, they are. You've been here long enough, you do know when they change shift, though.
Okay.
You know,
When
when
they-
they swap
Oh,
out,
very
it's
much-
usually they wait for 2 more guards to show up, and they take the place of the other guards.
Can y'all handle yourselves in the fight?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
She's got
All right.
everything.
Bunker looking at his arms. No.
I will... Watch me. Bunker.
Like,
I will
easy.
not want to
Listen,
be
don't worry.
first.
Don't worry. Banker. Listen, Banker. Don't worry.
The bunk. Okay.
We make some
I
straps.
see it.
We take some burlaps, make some straps, and get you on the big guy's back. You'll watch them. All right. I know
Yeah,
when they
but
change their
God.
shifts. And all we need to do, when they leave, get together, and I can make us disappear.
So you're a
They could-
magician? Like,
Yeah,
are you
I'm
part
a
of the
magician. On my own act.
I respect that. All right, let's go for it. Go for it.
All
When
right.
do they change their shifts?
When they change.
Oh, do you know how long that's gonna take?
Yeah, leave that to me.
How do you
I'm
have
gonna-
breakfast yet?
6 hours later.
Okay. So,
And we're not going to do this tonight. We're going to do it another night because I want to have the assets. But
okay.
we'll end the session like this. Ben, describe the illusion.
The illusion
Yeah.
is
or-
that
Yeah.
the illusion the guards will see when they come back is nothing. The cell will be empty. But not real. It only looks like it's empty. When they come in, we're jumping them.
Yeah.
We'll throw when they come in, we'll give them a bunker jump scare. They're gonna shit themselves when a disabled person comes flying out of nowhere.
They come out like
To be
Foxy
fair-
from Five Nights as Fred.
I just
We
realized
take Lord off to disturb them.
Bunker's probably the most buff amputee in the cell block. Also, how many limbs is it?
So I have the chart. There was a chart, Connor.
I'm just
The
trying to
art fabulous.
remember if it both arms that are fucked or is it just one arm that's fucked?
Hold on. Let me pull up the reference.
While you're doing that, Hal does give a hard-boiled egg to Ari, and he says, "Don't ask how, they haven't found it."
Ari hesitates.
How did he boil it? How did you boil it?
I said the stove
Where's the stove?
on our bus.
Ari hesitates and then she sniffs it. What does it smell like?
Normal hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
She eats
pretty
it.
much. Oh, I see.
I think Iggy is like, why? Would you eat that?
Just like sniff it a little bit, like smells a bit rotten.
Oh, I found it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I see
so
Yeah, I saw it. It's
yeah, So they took my. You probably took my eye patch.
yeah.
You're gonna say they took your iPad for some reason?
I don't know why they would. Actually, now think
And
about
the
it.
little iPad baby.
Well, they probably took the one you were wearing and then gave you like a prison issue one.
Good.
Yeah.
You
It's
don't
not
know
even
what's
cool.
stored. Okay, so it's his left upper left forearm, right thumb, and pretty much other than the missing toes, just his lower left leg,
Yep.
booting foot.
Yep. Still the most buff amputee in the jail cell.
In this current jail cell that all of us are in.
Yep. So
Also the only amputee, but
yeah. That you're
Triple
aware
amputee.
of. Secret amputee comes.
Ari pulls off her arm. Oh yeah, no, all of these are actually fake. I'm just really good at making prosthetics.
Fucking
Did you lose
looks
that
like
in the accident where Ignacio crashed? No, I did it to myself.
Yeah, I wanted a sick robot arm.
No,
It was the best
downside.
steak hand
I
I've
look
ever
like a
seen.
potato.
Okay,
Look
we're
like a
getting,
potato.
we're getting off topic.
God.
It's too expensive, so I made it myself. But I made the wrong one.
Let's rewind a little bit here. Real quick, during the waiting time, Bunker and Ari, do you resolve whatever shit's going down? Or do you want to wait on that?
Yeah, I think Ari just she gets bored of getting shocked, and so she sits back down. And she kind of just like zones out a little bit.
You good?
I'm bored.
Oh my god.
When's something gonna happen?
Just look, our magic friend is gonna do something. Can't you just be patient for once?
Ugh. I think she starts like doing cartwheels.
How big is the cell to do cartwheels?
She runs into us constantly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, she starts doing like handstands against the wall.
Like,
It's just the burlap sack for all of you. The unisex burlap sack.
God. Just
Oh, I asked the guards if we could have any dice.
no.
The boss is like,
If they don't allow dice in normal prison, we can't have dice.
They allow dice in normal prison.
No, it's very much not.
It is not allowed.
Pet.
I mean, it does depend on the prison. I know in the state of Florida, it's not allowed. The guard looks at you. It's like, hey, Johnny, this guy's asking for dice. Is this guy expecting basic human rights? Can't believe it. That guy's asking for basic human rights.
What's a human?
I'm sorry, basic human rights.
He says, well, all right, but like whatever you do, make sure you don't give me a deck of cards. Giving me a deck of cards would be torture.
Is that guy trying to use reverse psychology on us? I think he is. What a dunce. Everyone knows that shit don't work. Yeah, what do you think? We're four?
He says, oh, yeah, exactly. I'm trying to reverse psychology, you guys. It's not that I have a terrible, terrible fear of cards.
Hey, we're gonna walk away to not enable you any longer. See you, nerd.
He's walking away. There's
but we're doing
He's walking
it
away, there's
facing
something-
you, so we can take a look at it. Actually,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
No, let's
what?
do the illusion.
Yeah, you know what? They do turn away. Fuck it now. Ari, the last thing these guards see is Ari upside down. A one-armed, one-legged man strapped to another fully armed man's back. Bro in a fetal position in the corner.
I'm trying to do a handstand.
Yep.
Or I'm doing a handstand.
Yeah, you're trying to copy Ari's handstand?
No, I'm doing my own handstand. In fact,
Oh.
I'm just on my own head.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't because you saw Ari doing a handstand that you decided to do a handstand?
You're doing cartwheels.
No, and then I said she was doing handstands.
Okay,
Against
well
the
I'm doing a
wall.
headstand. It's different.
Ari's like, you think you can one up my handstand? So she like does
One
handstands.
One up. I'm giving up the length of my arms. Why am I one-upping you?
She does the same.
Ari, you realize you do not have a tail to support your balance.
Yeah, Ari has never done a headstand before and she falls over.
Yep.
She tries again though.
As soon as you hit the ground, to these guards, you guys vanish.
I do want to reiterate, we are still in the jail cell.
Yes. The guards are like, fuck! Call in reinforcements! And the guards get a bunch of backup. At least 3 more guards as backup here. And actually, I'm going to say we got 3 more guards as backup here. Like a small platoon if I was going to stat this out like you guys have fought in the past. And they all enter your jail cell. Like, where did they go?
And I
They
cast
can't-
Volcano.
You know, we're in here too.
Yeah.
Wave?
Also, I'm. Isn't that a single target?
No, we could go up to 3.
Oh, nice.
I mean, for the sake of this,
I thought we were gonna like sneak
Yeah, I'm
out
gonna-
and lock the door behind them.
I'm gonna
No,
say,
we're jumping them. I told you, that's the plan. We're jumping them.
Oh yeah, Hal thought we were jumping them.
Okay, fair enough.
Ari doesn't have
I
any
feel like
weapons,
Bunker,
she's ready to
you
bite.
somehow managed to like, because without your armor, you're like insanely stealthy because you're used to like trying to be stealthy with all the heavy armor, and so
Listen.
you're already outside being like, "Where is everybody?" And then you just jump them.
No,
Like,
I like I said. Step 1, go invisible. Step 2, bunker jump
Alright,
scare.
real quick, do you have
Step
enough
3.
MP for this?
I have 100 MP.
Alright. The fact that you have 100 MP is very impressive. And a big thing, as soon as they enter the cell, they're like, call in more guards. The fugitives have disappeared. And we're going to need more reinforcements. They're not in the cell. And the next thing they notice under their feet is this big blast of fire that engulfs a good majority of the room, except you 5 now, who have sort of pinned yourselves against the wall.
Us 6? Because
6. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
6. I apologize. Bro's in fetal
Yeah, actually, how
position.
could you actually?
Bro is like wormed up against the wall. You all are pinned up against the wall. These guys get whoosh in a big thing of fire and smoke, and another small platoon of guards. And I'm just gonna say that these guys are KO'd here.
Can we use the smoke from the volcano to jump the rest of the guards?
I'm actually
Ari,
setting it up. The guards see 6 silhouetted figures against the smoke. Ari, I'm assuming one is holding a bowling ball, which is actually a glowing bowling ball, which is Ignacio.
yeah, no, I was gonna say Ari takes the sphere of Ignacio and throws it at one of their heads.
I was gonna end the session here.
Okay, but she does throw it at one of their heads.
You can do that next time.
No!
We have to throw Bunker as well. Hal, you have to give the Bunker jump scare.
The real Bunker buddy was Bunker.
The real Bunker buddy was Bunker all the whole way.
Alright. On that note, hey, I'm Boosh/Connar/ your DM this evening. You can find me B00SH on Blue Sky. Can join artists on Instagram and Con the Artist on Twitter. Join the Discord. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. I'm going to toss this over to Austin.
Hey, you can find me on Octo_Os on Blue Sky and Twitter. And I've not posted any arts yet, but I'm waiting for the first episode, the thing I worked on with Ben here, to come out. Speaking of which, Ben, go.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great campaign. Fantastic. I'm Ben.
Motherfucker, you've been in this campaign. It's
I'm
going
Ben.
to be. I've hoped you've liked it so far. We're on episode 40 almost.
I did
Oh,
not mean it to be like that. I just said to check out the other show as well.
Yeah, we have
my
other
God, I'm
content.
sorry. I thought you were talking about this campaign. I didn't mean to
No.
blow up on you like that. I
No,
hope
we were
you
talking
like
about
this
the
campaign.
We did. We do.
Okay.
You said you did! Man, shut the fuck up!
We did. We did until you opened your fucking mouth,
Like,
Connar.
Like, oh fuck shit. Anyway, I'm Ben. You can find me on Blue Sky. Ghost Puncher Ben. Delete your Twitter. Elon doesn't need you.
Yep.
Hello? Hello?
You heard it here.
Well, okay.
Delete your Twitter.
Okay.
I should delete my Twitter, honestly.
I think I deleted my Twitter. I barely have one. I'm Sarah. I am Sarah.
Yeah, plug yourself, Sarah. The ball has been passed.
Starlight's Sarah, Blue Sky.
Are you doing Goblin Mart in February?
I'm on the wait list for it.
Okay. Awesome. We waiting on you. Sarah will be there.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
I already went, Con.
And then finally Tom.
Hello? Yes, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, Austin, can you hear us?
I think Austin's
Hello?
internet's fucked.
Austin, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay, like, my connection just died for, like, 2 seconds. But,
okay.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Yeah, we could hear you.
Okay.
Alright, Tom, it's Tom's turn. Tom, what's your plug?
Yes. My plug today is you know how they have that thing and where like everything's cake and you have to go inside the room and you have to figure out what's cake and what's real.
No, that's chocolate.
Yeah, but this one's with yeah, there's like one with cake. Anyway,
that's
the point
that's
is
just a meme. That's just the meme.
yes, but the point
Memes
is
aren't real.
it's that, but everything's a knife. So you go in and you're like, this is a doorknob, and then you go and you pull it out and it's a knife. And then you go over to the chair and be like, this is a nice chair, and then you sit it and you're like, ouch, because the entire chair was a bunch of knives.
Wait, hold up. Is it knives or knife? Because
it depends on the size of the object. But there are probably some things that you're like, oh, well, that's got to be at least like 2 dozen knives. But it's actually one knife.
I really like the idea is you sit on the chair and it's just one giant knife. So you're just sitting on it
you could do
impaled.
both. It's not. I'm not here to limit your dreams.
Yeah.
I'm here to inspire them.
Wait,
So
is it a knife still, or would it be a sword at that point?
that look. It depends. I think it depends on the proportion for the handle. The definition of the sword varies depending on culture.
Anyway, good night, everybody.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.